Does it cost to drive 2,185 miles from Georgia to New York and back with toddlers? Well, let's run the numbers. And I've been very honest with y'all that a lot of this trip was comped for us because we work directly with the brands, so I'm going to show you what it should have cost us versus what we actually paid. First up was the Children's Museum of Atlanta. Normally tickets cost $19.95 per person and parking is $8, so this should have cost $87.80, but our tickets were free, so we just paid $8 in parking. For dinner, we ate at Cowfish Sushi Burger Bar in Raleigh, North Carolina. Our bill came to $127, which we normally would have put a $25 tip on, but because our meal was comped, we left a $40 tip. That night, we just stayed at a DoubleTree by Hilton, which cost us $100.97. The next day, we went to the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum, which is free for everyone, but we did pay $19.08 in parking. For dinner that night, we ate at Our House Baltimore, which came out to about $80, and that is including the tip for the workers, and that was all comped. We then stayed at the Lord Baltimore Hotel. A double queen room is normally $139. Our room was comped, but we did still pay the $45 for valet parking. Next up was Otherworld Philadelphia. These tickets should have cost $99.97, but we got them comped, so it cost us $0. We went to both Geno's and Pat's to get Philly cheesesteaks. None of this was comped, so we paid the full amount, which was $33.95. We then stayed in New York for a couple of days with family, so we didn't film, but we also didn't have many expenses during that time. Back in Philly, we stayed at local hotel Fishtown. This normally would have cost $260 plus $25 parking, but we had our room comped, so we just paid for parking. The next day at Dutch Wonderland Amusement Park would have normally cost us $159.96 for tickets plus $22 parking, but it was all comped, so we paid nothing. For our stay at the Cartoon Network Hotel, we stayed in the Ben 10 Dream Suite. The suites normally go for about $349, but it was comped, so we paid nothing. Almost to the grand total, I promise. Next up was the Underwater themed McDonald's in Carlisle, PA. We didn't work with them, so we paid the full price, which was a whopping $14.83. For the last feature in this video series, we stayed at Casas Chiquita in their Crescent Moon cabin. This room normally goes for about $231 a night, but we did have it comped. However, it is a very pet-friendly hotel. They advertise that fully. This is completely on me. My husband has a dog allergy, and for some reason I thought he would be fine, and he definitely was not. So we actually couldn't stay overnight. We did end up getting a hotel that cost us $121.98. According to a fuel cost calculator that I found online, we spent $270.01 on gas, and we paid $22.40 in tolls. And then if we add up all other food expenses for those 2 weeks, including coffee runs, road trip snacks, all of that, it came out to $449.21. So if we add everything all up together, our full grand total for what we should have paid was $2,527.23. What we actually paid out of pocket was $1,116. I know I'll probably get a little bit of hate for this, but just remember, my background is in business and marketing, so I could have gone and worked at a social media marketing firm and gotten paid, but instead, I'm just getting paid in experiences with my family. But I don't know, let me know your thoughts in the comment. Is that more than you expected, less than you expected? Would you spend this much on a road trip? Tell me all about it. And follow for more family-friendly adventures.